great season opener. Going into the meet, coach said he wanted me. After that race, I should have an NCAA lead. So I got that and I ended up getting the world lead, so it was nice. So it was a good race. It was a good run. The crowd hyped up a lot, so it was a good energy.
Well, you flexed at the end of it. Did you know it was something special?
You know, it was a good time. You know, I'm sure there's going to be people to contest that. But I definitely knew it was a world NCAA lead, so just put a little something out for the fans.
How much do you and Divine feed off each other in that race?
We feed off a lot. You know, we're always hyped for each other, especially when it comes to the 200. That's both our primary events. So anytime he runs, anytime I run, we're front row and center.
How's it for you as a competitor? I mean, you have meets like this where there's a lot of competition, but when you have a guy like Divine who is as good as anyone you're going to face, how is that just day in and day out getting to?
It's good. The competition is Divine. Divine's competition is me. We're the two top indoor 200 runners returning. So, it's great to go through the whole season knowing this is the best competition you're going to get, and the transfers we got in, it's just icing on top too.
Big weekend this upcoming weekend. You seen a little extra mojo with the team, a bunch of nationally ranked teams coming in there.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be, like Coach Skilly said, 90% of the events are going to be pretty heat. So, we're definitely ready for it. We're ready to compete. Obviously they want to come in and take us off our top rank. We're going to try not to let that happen. So, whatever we got to do, however fast we got to run, we're going to make it happen.
You had a good run with 20:42 and 20:43 before, so you were accustomed to running as fast as you did last week. Did it surprise you at all to run that fast this early? What's your fall training?
My fall training has been great, especially with the 4x4s. I feel like that's been helping out my strength in this one. So, it wasn't surprising. I was happy I was able to run that so relaxed and so smooth and calm. So that's really what I think I was happy about the most.
How do you feel about this?
It's good. It's gonna be a good 4x4. I think we're ranked third right now behind Houston and Florida. Just obviously when we run that fresh, I feel like we should bump up rankings good.
How often do you keep an eye on those rankings? Every week do you look them up, or is that?
No, Flow Track and things, websites like that, they're always talking about it, so we really don't have to go look it up. And we get a lot of media about what we're doing now since we are ranked #1. So we kind of just see what we're ranked throughout Twitter and social media.
Chris said Stephen Champion's coming back this week.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely would have been a big improvement on the 4x4. I'm sure he's happy where he's at, and he has another outdoor season to compete, so we'll be seeing him throughout the season. But yeah, if we had him, just icing on top, he's a 45-0 guy, and we don't have that right now, so he would definitely help. But yeah, we're curious to see what he's going to do.
Getting those top marks nationally this past week in pole vault and triple jump, how did that make you feel? I know Kitley said he likes you on triple jump a lot. Just what kind of confidence do you have right now?
I just feel really relieved because I came off of 2 years of pretty much staying at the same, distances. So it was really nice to get PRs in both of my events and an indoor PR for long jump.
Was it a difference in your training that's kind of propelled you to those, or what's changed the most?
It was an atmosphere change, and coming to Tech and really being able to train with an amazing group of jumpers and with Coach Thomas. It's just been a huge difference with the people I've been around and the type of training. It's a lot more serious here, so yeah, that's just been helping me.
Do you feel like getting to do different events as well has kind of helped you with your PRs?
Yeah, I definitely think they complement each other. I know it's a weird mix of events, but the long jump takeoff is the same as the pole vault takeoff, and I have to run for long and triple, so that really helps my pole vault. So for me, they really go together well and help me. So.
How strange is it to, for you it's probably be second nature, but this is not a normal combination of the three events. Yeah. Have you been told that your entire life that you've been doing these three, that it's just weird that you're doing them all together?
Yeah, I usually get oh, that's an odd combination, or that's just not normal. I'm like, yeah, but I just like them. They're all very technical, especially my two favorites, triple jump and pole vault. They're some of the more technical events within track and field, so I think that's why I like them. I really like, specializing and getting into technique. So I think that's probably why I ended up with these two.
big weekend this upcoming week. Have you seen a little extra mojo with the team as you're getting ready to host these national teams?
Yeah, I mean, it's really exciting because the team's just growing and people are stepping up to the plate. They're getting PRs. We're all encouraging each other, and we're really good, and now we're ranked, and just things like that add to the excitement and just looking forward to each weekend, really.
Vault only this week, still the plan?
Yes, just pole vault.
I was up talking to Wes last week, and he said that I assume at some point she'd carry the pole, but he said he thinks that she could compete nationally just with pushing the pole. How much have y'all discussed that?
We haven't really talked about it much. I just sort of show up to practice and we push the pole. Probably won't be this year that I would pick it up. If I did, I would need like a summer to work on it, or quite a good chunk of time to work on it because I do so much else. So
I think without a doubt this meet is the highest quality, highest ranked teams on men's and women's side that we've probably ever put on ever, as long as I've been here.
Is this a strictly collegiate meet, or have you got a bunch of professionals coming in as well with the kind of competition you're expecting?
We have only a few. I limited the professionals this meet. Anybody on our team will be able to compete, and there's a few others, but mostly we have such quality in this meet. I didn't want to bump people, collegians trying to qualify for nationals by a pro, maybe taking a lane or something for a prelim is. So it's mostly collegians in this meet.
I know that last year you were people banging down the door trying to get in here. I have to imagine that's even picked up even after last week with the performances you guys got out of the facility.
No doubt. I believe we ran 80 teams last year, and we had 130 try to get in this year. So this is about a 15 team. I've kept it on 2 days to try to really have some quality on Friday and then some quality on Saturday. But I think about 15 teams is going to be about perfect for a 2-day meet.
Who are some of the standouts team-wise that are coming in this weekend?
Well, I mean, on the men's side, you've got Texas A&M and you've got Florida State, who I believe is ranked about third. Florida State is, with tremendous sprinters and jumpers. You've got on the women's side USC, and then you've got A&M. I think they're ranked second in the women's side, and then maybe about fifth on the women's side. But there's 11 teams that are in the top 20 or 25. Just incredible. You know, we've got, of course, I'm from the Big 12, TCU and Baylor that'll be here. And then, of course, we got Arizona, Arizona State, USC, Miami from the East Coast, along with Florida State. So North Carolina State. I mean, there's just all bits and pieces of great teams.
You guys had 21 personal records last week. Lady Raiders, the lady team jumped up to 16. It's got to be a proud week for you walking around here.
Yeah, we had 17 personal bests the first week and then 21 last week. And so if we could keep that going, we're going to be doing pretty well. But this should be the week we start really improving. We've had 2 or 3 weeks to get everyone kind of back in school. And so I'm real excited. When you put this type of talent together, something good's going to happen.
Talk about Shanae and her triple jump. Just what do you like about the diversity of her as an athlete, being able to do pole vault as well?
Yeah, it's incredible. I've done this 35 years, and I've never had a long jumper, triple jumper, pole vaulter, and it's a really unique thing. And you know, I'm so proud of Coach Thomas and Coach Slagle, who share her and make this work. And that was kind of the problem, I think, at Wisconsin, is that wasn't done for her. And I think she's happy, and you see her flourishing.
Is there a little extra mojo with the team this week? You know, just with the talent that's coming in here, we've seen them kind of.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we could kind of low-key it and play that it's not quite as big as it's going to be at Big 12 or Nationals. But, I mean, this is a mini national meet with probably 2 or 3 teams not here. But other than that, you're gonna see some fantastic performances out of some top teams.
Somebody that hasn't come out here, you know, fan that needs to come check it out. This is the weekend to come.
No doubt. This will be the highest ranked teams of any weekend we have. We'll have bits and pieces of other people next week and the week after, but this is the premier meet of the year. And in the country, this is the premier meet in anywhere.
Coach, obviously it's still, in the grand scheme of things, still pretty early in the season and everything, but you've been talking about this specific meet since all the way back to this time last year. What is it that you obviously want to see more personal best, you want to see your team compete as hard as they can, but because it is still early, but balancing how good the competition is going to be, what do you really want to see from your team throughout the meet?
Yeah, it is early, and you're exactly right. But the one thing, I mean, we're a month away from Big 12. I hate going into the Big 12 meet to try to qualify for nationals. I think this week kind of ups the ante to where we need to start seeing some national qualifiers and get some national people. There's going to be several key races for us that I'm hoping we can get enough mark to be one of the top 16 in the country that would maintain that through the year. When you have this opportunity, you better take advantage of it.
Those other top 25 teams, it's pretty much for most all of this was their first time here. When you're talking about A&M, Southern Cal, Florida State, Miami, NC State.
Yes. Yeah, those teams have never been here. A&M's had a great indoor facility, and I think they think that this one's really fast, so they wanted to come to us. And then you're right, Florida State, USC, we've never had those people on our campus for any kind of meet. So I'm just incredibly proud of this facility, for the team we have that's going to draw these people to come to us.
When did you start hearing from most of those coaches? Was it around this time last year and you were filled up, or was it kind of after the season and through word of mouth?
I think when we started putting up the great times here last year, especially the sprint people in the country, they were calling me and saying, we want to come next year and get us on the list. So it's been over a year that they've all wanted to get in on this facility.
Is Kaylee Henry competing tomorrow in the multi?
Kaylee is not. She is. We're going to be redshirting her this year.
Where does she have?
She broke her toe about a month ago. And she's doing well, but right now that's our plan with her.
Indoor and outdoor both?
Probably both, because we'll have an opportunity to have all this group back next year. Could have a special women's team if we could have a couple of those seniors hang around.
And I was going to say, she has 1 year left there. Right?
She does, of indoor now.
So she do that in here or training? Or
She's starting to train back. We just started this week of doing real light stuff. So.
But, I mean, is that how she got hurt, though?
Oh, yeah. She was hurdling and broke her big toe.